Nissan Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Today, a couple of rivals doing battle in the NFC North. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Detroit Lions.
Please welcome Dan Campbell and your defending NFC North champion, Detroit Lions.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olds are ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. And off we go from Ford Field. And he'll work this one past the 25. It's right about the 28-yard line. So the Packers come out, and they are led by Jordan Love, who followed Aaron Rodgers after playing apprentice for a couple of seasons. And now for Love, it is his third season as the Green Bay starter.
In my opinion, Mike, if they expect to leave here today with a win, they're going to have to be aggressive early and often. They might not connect on all of them, but pushing the ball downfield could open up a lot of opportunities for you to take advantage as this game unfolds.
And he'll get ahead for about 3 on the first play from scrimmage.
He's brought down at the 31. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 31, here is 2nd down and 7. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he's going to have a Packers first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
That is into the hands of Wicks. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 7. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
That one too far in front. It is incomplete.
I like the aggressiveness early in the game, right out of the gate. Make the defense realize we are going to challenge you downfield, and what that does is it opens everything else up. Now, you got to hit a couple of these, and don't be surprised if they go back to a deep shot here pretty quickly.
And this will not be returnable. This kick will go out of bounds. So the Lions come out, and they are led again by Jared Goff. Already year 10 in the league, and half of those 10 with the Lions. Remember, took the Rams to a Super Bowl as well. What a year last year, Greg. 2nd in passing yards in the NFL.
And after studying this quarterback, Mike, I really like the way he carries himself. He really takes accountability. Every time there's something that goes wrong, he puts it on his shoulders. And every time there's success, he's always the first one to give it to everybody else. That's the kind of leadership role you're looking for out of this position, and I think this guy's a great example of it.
Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. From the 29, here's 2nd down and 6. From the gun, it's Goff. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
At the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 8. On play action, Goff. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 6.
This is a great example of why teams want to stay out of what they call passing downs, where a defense doesn't have to honor the run. In this case, they do, and man, the play action pass just works off of that and can really lead to some chunk plays.
They send the tight end in motion. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That one on target to Williams. He's done. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a 1st down.
And the Lions 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Williams in motion. That is caught outside on the RPO. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
We have got to the point where literally anybody can build a fully working app without knowing how to code. This is Base 44. This is a first look at the current industry-leading AI.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Goff. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
And less than
Well, they say football is a game of inches, and plays like this explain why. You pick up a little bit more, it's a fresh set of downs. Now on 4th and short, this coach has a decision to make.
They'll try it now with Gibbs. And he's going to have a Lions 1st down by a good couple of yards. They get 3 on 4th and inches.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
We'll go play action with Goff. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
You know, there's a rule that's pretty simple when you're running routes against zone coverage, Mike. And it's as simple as if you're open, stay open. Instead, you see the receiver here, he ends up running to a covered window, and it just clouds the vision of the quarterback. Instead of throwing into a wide open target, he's now forced to throw into a contested area.
On second down, it's Gibbs. And this takes him into the red zone. He's dropped down inside the 20-yard line.
It's
A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Lions first down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under center run game, like we just saw here, with their under center play action game, and the ability to make those two things look alike. Man, it puts a lot of...
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Rashawn Gary getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing here is Goff. That's the third-round rookie pick, Isaac TeSlaa. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. Third down and 9. To throw is Goff. Catch is made by Wright. And he's going to have the first down. Just as the marker, it is 1st and goal.
Detroit
To be a prolific passing offense in this league, you have to be able to both throw the ball from the pocket, and you have to be able to operate and convert on third downs. And they've really done both at a high level on this drive. And to no surprise, they find themselves 1st and goal.
A run on 1st and goal. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Here's a give to Gibbs on the zone read, and he's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Lions will take a 7-0 lead.
Lions 7, Packers nothing.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Packers offense ready to get going with their second possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now Jacobs. And he's got some space. Up past 30 to about the 32-yard line.
He's
A pickup of 7.
32-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. On the ground, it's Jacobs. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
From the gun, it's Love. He's got a man. It's Dodd. It's a pickup of 13 yards.
13 yards.
First down,
play.
Packers.
And the Packers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard
It's a really critical
line.
conversion here because after not scoring on your opening drive, you just can't afford to follow that up with a 3 and out. So you find yourself down 7-0. Sustain this drive and at the very least, see if you can come away with some points.
On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 19 more on that one. And another first down.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
Love to throw it on 1st down. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Luke Musgrave, the tight end, was the intended target there. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Quarterback's trying to give his big tight end a chance to go up and use that large catch radius, unable to connect. Little letdown here for the tight end community, Mike.
On 2nd down, Love. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He's got his tight end. That's Musgrave. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A big one there on 3rd down. Good for 26
A
yards.
gain of 26 yards. 1st down, Packers.
3rd down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback. And even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
A 2nd down throw for Love. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. That's the safety, Kirby Joseph. And the Lions are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception. But in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a design run. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
On the tackle. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 18-yard line.
So after 1, It's the Lions who have the early lead. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment.
Where elegance meets comfort, welcome to the Beauty Touch, a place designed for you to...
Lions ball to begin this second quarter. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. As we are ready to get back underway. He connects with St. Brown and mark him down up beyond the 30. Number 14 with a pickup of 14 and a first down.
Lions, first down.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are all holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 9. Now, Goff. He's taken in by Khalif Raymond. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 3.
They'll come up to third and 3. Here's Goff. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Gain of 34 yards.
It is a huge play for Detroit. It's a gain of 34.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Way Walker, the linebacker, on the 10.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From the 25, here's second and 8. Williams in motion. The RPO, that one is complete. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
That's a gain of 6.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the...
He goes, scores! Isaac down Detroit.
I'll tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
Bates now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions move out on top, 14-0.
Packers nothing.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Williams now to return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
First and 10.
The Packers offense about ready to take over once more. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with first and 10. On play action, Luck in trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Eden Hutchinson in there to drop him. Loss of 5 to start the drive.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Throwing on second down, Love. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Complete to Matthew Golden. It's a gain of 6. And it's third down.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Love to throw. Right back to Golden. He's got it again. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
So Jared Goff and the Lions offense getting set for this next drive. Their lead sits at 14-0 here in this second quarter, looking to run away with this one before halftime. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. Hey, that's about as exciting a 1-yard run as you're going to see all game. Found a way to dodge that first would-be tackler, but not much after that.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake, here's Goff. That one intercepted. Picked off by Nihal. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge catch to cut into the deficit.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. They can get back into this quickly now. Very short field ahead. It is 1st and 10. Love. This one not quite on target. Too much. That one falls incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's Love. That's Dobbs, open left side. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the first down. At about a yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on 3rd down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, These types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
A throw on the move is caught. And it looks like he's going to have enough. Indeed, the referee does signal it is a first down.
It really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize how many yards do I need to get for the first down, and just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
A good play action with Love. This one just past the pylon. Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Packers.
Oh, look, to be the coach, you got to stay hungry, Asia.
But I cash back 3% on dining.
Okay, well, what's your go-to dish?
Shrimp.
Oh, that's okay. Cash back like a pro with Chase Freedom Unlimited. How do you cash back?
Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Packers are on the board. It's now 14-7.
14. Packers 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Lions offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. This throw taken in by Amon-Ra. And a big strike for good yardage there, all the way up to midfield.
4 yards.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Tackle made at the 49-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
So, just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Goff. That's right side and into the hands of Tesla.
Complete to Isaac Tesla. A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Here's 3rd and 7. Goff to throw. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. And he'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Goff to St. Brown for a big one, and even 30 yards.
The offense is able to land a big blow there, and I think what happened defensively, Mike, is just everyone was not on the same page, and when you do that at this level, the good offenses, they're going to make you pay for it. They've got to clean up those mistakes, make the offense have to earn everything they get. Really impressive job there by the defense, Mike. I mean, to not only absorb the initial push, but now you got to get the back on the ground. And sometimes to hold up against these big old offensive linemen and stick an arm out to get the ball carrier down, it's easier said than done. And really nice job here by the defensive front.
A second down throw for Goff. That's over the middle. Caught by Tesla. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
It's the quarterback with the sneak, and he's going to have a Lions first down, maybe by about a yard, as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
First down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
And he will power his way into the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs, touchdown Lions. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Here's Bates for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Lions will take a 21-7 lead.
Packers 7.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Here's Williams on the return. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard
Josh
line.
Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Love. This is taken in by Dobbs. And he's going to be taken down as we hit
It's a gain
2-minute
of 9.
warning here in
Brings
this
up
first
2nd
half.
and a yard at the 31-yard line.
Now it's 2nd and 1. Throwing is Love. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a first down. Now Love. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
We haven't even reached halftime yet. We see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet. And as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup. And he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the second half.
On second down, Love. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
I really like the job the defense is doing, Mike, disguising what the coverage looks like before the snap and then what the coverage actually is after the snap. And I think the quarterback's having a hard time really figuring out, what am I looking at? Where are my targets? Where's the coverage holes? And I think it's led to some really big plays by the defense here in the first half.
That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big third down pickup for a first down.
That's just great footwork near the sideline, Mike. I mean, the ball comes out on time, really good ball placement. So all he has to make sure he does is secure the catch inbounds, and it's exactly what he does.
Love to throw it on first down. Here's a screen taken in by Jacob. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third downs. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. This one on target, it's Dobbs. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Third down.
Good drive to this point. Now can you convert on 3rd and 3? Here's Love. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And the Packers going to be set up with 1st and goal. They're able to convert on that 3rd and 3.
Packers first down. 1st and goal, Green Bay.
To throw is Love. That one taken in. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Packers.
Touchdown, Packers.
It seems to me they were kind of holding this play call for this exact situation, Mike. 1st and goal down here near the goal line, and they had this one worked up all week. Simple pitch and catch, and it works to perfection.
Now it's McManus for the point after. He's got it. And the Packers draw closer here. It's 21-14.
Packers 14.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. A return now from the 4. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
So Jared Goff and the Lions offense getting set for this next drive. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. He's going to be marked down up around 33. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
And the Lions.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
Catch is made by Wright, and he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you. This one still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand as our second half is about to get underway. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Now return coming from the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Lions offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. On play action, Goff. Working free downfield. It is Williams. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
That's good. We're on Lions. First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
Lions find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's a loss of 2.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back, but not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Throwing on second down. Goff. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Goff. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
There is no worse feeling either coming back to the huddle or the sideline after a big drop. And that was a beautifully designed play, perfectly placed ball, and he just couldn't make the grab.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
All right, Mike, so think back to earlier in this game. The coach decides to be aggressive. He's successful on 4th down. He decides to do it again. This time, the defense has other ideas and comes up with a huge 4th down stop.
The Packers offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. They're going to work this down inside the 45. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 4. Love out quickly to Dobbs. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
That's good for a Packers first down. A gain of 4 yards.
Teams want to stay out of what they call passing downs, where a defense doesn't have to honor the run. In this case, they do, and man, the play.
Backed up at the line of scrimmage.
I think the back just needs to be a little bit more decisive in the run game, and not everything is always going to be perfectly blocked, Mike. There's times where you just have to say, okay, let's get back past the line of scrimmage, pick up a couple yards, and just keep this ball going forward.
We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And it looks like he's going to have enough for the first down. Yes, he does. First and goal coming up.
Nice run right there. You get down here into the red zone area, Mike, and yards are hard to come by. He's able to stick his head in there and sets him up for first and goal.
Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal. Here's Love. He'll keep this himself. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short gain.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. And he will get into the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. McManus on for the point after. He's got it, and the Packers will even.
Best Buy has Black Friday deals on tech.
The score, it's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. This one tight throughout, all level at 21, as they'll search for a go-ahead score. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Taken down.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
On 2nd down, Goff to the outside. That's safe ground. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down.
It's now 3rd.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Good hustle by the defense to beat the offensive linemen to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
It's 4th down.
Anytime you call a running back screen, the key is the relationship between the offensive line and the running back. They have to be in sync perfectly to set up the big play. That wasn't the case here on 3rd down. He gets tackled short of the sticks.
Now, fair catch. He'll take it at about the 24-yard line. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. Both these offenses have been informed. Is the defense going to show up? Can anybody come up with a stop? All tied here in this 3rd quarter, and it's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
The tackle by Jack Campbell.
You have to wonder if next time, does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play? It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
Here's a 2nd and 12. In motion goes Dobbs. On play action, Love. That is into the hands of Wentz. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's a gain of 18.
18 yards on the connection. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Packers.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the 1st down.
Alexander on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. They'll run the draw with Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Great job by the defense here, quickly realizing that this was going to be a draw. They're not caught off guard thinking that they're defending the pass. They're able to not only get in there for a stop, but they're able to take them down in the backfield for a loss.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. He's got his tight end, that's Musgrave. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 35 yards.
35. First down, Green Bay.
And they decide to bring pressure here on third down, but he does a really nice job. Remains calm under pressure. He ends up delivering a strike downfield and keeps the drive alive.
Running is Jacobs. He's taken down just shy of the 10. 14 on the pickup. First down, Packers.
First down. First and 10.
Wow, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop it.
Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Now it's McManus for the point after. It's up and good. And the Packers go up by 7, 28-21.
21. Brendan McManus.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10.
That's Amon-Ra St. Brown and the rest of the Detroit offense heading out for their next possession. And you see the numbers for him into this third quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open and electric throughout. He'll go play action with Goff. A little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
From the 35, here's 2nd and a couple. Goff with the give to Montgomery. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. They gain 18 yards on that one. First down, Detroit.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
Toss to the right. Here comes Gibbs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the Packers' 48-yard line.
Williams in motion. So 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Gifts for the outdoors and the outdoorsy. Eddie Bauer.
A second down throw for Goff. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Brings up third down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Big play coming up. This is third down. Now Goff. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up
a
fourth down.
But it's fourth down.
I'm an aggressive guy by nature, Mike. So whenever I get fourth and short in plus territory, I want to go for it. You're not going to win many games in this league settling for field goals. You have to capitalize when you find yourself in a position to score.
They'll run it and give it to the big guy. And he's going to have the Lions first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the fourth down conversion.
First down.
And these plays, the decision on what they're going to call, Mike, it was decided days ago. They have on that play call sheet that you see from the offensive coordinator, they have an entire category just devoted to these situations. They know the players are going to be confident, they're going to be able to execute, and they're able to move the chains. Back to the drawing board for this run game, Mike. The offensive coordinator and his staff, they have to do a better job giving plays, giving opportunities to their offense to find success on the ground. Because right now, they have no answers for this defense.
On the jet sweep to get to St. Brown.
So, Mike, this is a great example and a great moment to bring up why it's so important for these offenses to make everything look the same. Formationally, pre-snap movement, because the second that motion looks like a jet motion and he's going to get the ball as opposed to a traditional motion, these defenses are so in tune with all those little differences, they know it's coming and not going to be a lot of gain.
Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jahmyr Gibbs, touchdown Detroit. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? On the return, it's Williams. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Love. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
2 yards.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
That is Musgrave, the man in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, Love. That's to Dobbs again. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Gain of 19 yards.
It's a gain of 19 in the air. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
1st and 10.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
Here's Jacobs. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go and take this lead.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
A bit of a risky throw there, Mike. You don't love to see a quarterback force the ball, especially into a crowded area. In the end, I think he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
From the gun, it's Love. That's into the hands of Wicks. He's got it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 33 yards.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
And it really starts with the blitz pickup by the guys up front. I mean, the defense, they sold out. They're trying to get home. The offense is ready. They end up using their aggressiveness against them, and they pick up a nice gain through the air.
Here's Jacobs. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal.
He's brought down at the 40-yard line. A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
Jacobs will take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Touchdown! Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
McManus on for the point after. His kick is good. And the Packers will go up by 7.
Packers 35, Lions 28.
So the lead is 7 now here in this fourth quarter. The tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
22-yard line.
So Jared Goff and the Lions offense getting set for this next drive.
Whether on the rink or in the comfort of your home, family experiences turn into cherished memories. Protect those moments with AAA.
Pass quickly out to Williams. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Williams. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Goff. And they'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Pick up there of 13. Good for a Lions first down.
And the Lions.
Seemed like the receiver Mike ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he's going to get himself up, but not before he picks it up. The first down.
17 more yards.
There's just so many ways this offense can beat you, Mike. He adds such a layer to this offense with their ability to use him as a design runner. And we can see there as he picks up the first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. It's complete. It's Williams over the middle. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
12 more
That's
yards.
catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
First down.
Mike, you've heard me say it 1,000 times. The easiest down to throw the ball in the NFL is first down. I hate when teams wait till later in the possession to throw the ball. So early first down completion, you're on the plus side of the field. Now you're thinking strike, touchdown, field goal. But either way, I'm coming away with points.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That one out wide to Gibbs. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
11-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. To throw is Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
On the play. And the Lions first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's a run. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
The tackle made at the 3-yard line. A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Montgomery is in for a Lions touchdown. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score, and Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive, which starts with first down. Back to throw is Love. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So, first and 10 here now at the 38. Tight end, the motion man to the right. On the bootleg, it's Love. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Back to the air, it's Love. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down.
Just a really nice effort by the defense to challenge him right at the catch point. It's really the timing of the contact that really is able to dislodge the ball, and they get a fresh set of downs to work with if he's able to hold on to it. But because of the hit, he can't squeeze it, and now they find themselves looking at fourth down.
Signal for
the Lions offense ready to take over once more. We're all even. Fourth quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with first and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Two minutes to play in regulation. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. It is second down and 5. They'll drop to throw. This throw taken in by Amon-Ra. And it'll be a short pickup, but that's not enough for the first down.
Brings up third down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Needing to convert here on 3rd and inches. Goff to throw. He'll get this one complete to safety. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
I think it's clear, Mike. I think they have their sights set on winning this game in regulation. I don't think overtime is even in the picture. They are trying to be aggressive, continue to move this ball down. Can they find a way to pull this game off here late in the fourth quarter?
That's right side and brought in by Williams. And he'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
4 yards. That's another Detroit Lions first down.
Where elegance meets comfort, welcome to the Beauty Touch, a place designed for you to.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. Here's Gibbs. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant. And once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. Open man downfield. It's Laporta. They'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That's another
big one here in the fourth quarter. 32 yards.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So a big one looming for Jake Bates. This to win the game. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. So a big one looming for Jake Bates. This one he's got to have. This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. He'll take a shot for Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's a win here for the Lions. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from downtown Detroit.
Hey, you see that? Give that back. Sorry, man. No can do. Class starts in 15 minutes.
Yeah. And you wouldn't want us to fail, would you?
You guys really need to stop copying and do your own work. Otherwise, you're not going to get anywhere.
Right. Like, hey, Jay, we're going to become homeless if we don't learn about subject-verb agreement, okay?
For real. Hey, you know what? I wish homework had more stuff we could actually use in real life. For example, who's the new Chapter 4, Season 4 Fortnite boss? Boom.
Vampire.
Easy. Or who Dr. James Naismith is.
Yo, he OG, bro. He great.
All right, come on.
Who's that? Are you serious, Noah?
Install some knowledge into this child.
Dr. James Naismith is the guy that invented basketball in 1891 using a soccer ball and 2 peach baskets.
Now that's important stuff we should be learning about.
Hey, Jay. Hey, Mikey. Did you guys hear about the party I'm having Friday night?
Oh.
Well, you guys should come if you're free.
We have got to the point where literally anybody can build a fully working app without knowing how to code. This is Base 44. This is a first look at the current industry-leading AI app builder. And you wouldn't believe the kind of apps that people are creating. Smart nutrition apps, inventory trackers, onboarding tools, you name it. And if the only thing stopping me from making the app is the idea, then why not build an app that gives me endless app ideas? So let's make it. Pro tip, I draft the full app spec in ChatGPT, and then I drop the prompt directly into Base 44. It gives me super detailed structure. And here it is. Everything I laid out in detail as it goes. This is pretty awesome, but I want to make it playful. So I'm going to add a swipe left and swipe right interface. The same usability we all know. Now I'm going to add one more feature. So every idea that I favorite will turn into a kickoff prompt to start building the app itself. And that's it. Just come up with your idea, any idea, and Base 44 will do the rest. So go to Base 44 and create apps with your name on it.